can't see me very well. Okay, 6 o'clock. I'm right at the trailhead and Mount Harvard. Almost same time as last year. Only last year I had to hike 3 miles to get to the trailhead. So that added 6 miles to a 14-mile trip, made it 20 miles. And I did not make it to the top of Mount Harvard. So here I am today, exactly 6 in the morning. Don't ask me the date, I don't have it right now. But sun's coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and start the trail. I'll give you a little more of a video when you can actually see me and I don't look like a creepy, shiny eyes thing going on here. All right, this is better. All right, so I got up at 4:30 this morning and I had everything all set up in the other room. We're staying at this nice Mount Princeton hot springs resort in outside of Buena Vista. And so I set everything up in the other room. I've got my daughter, my son, and my wife. And my daughter is pregnant. So I am making every decision I can make to make sure I don't wake anyone up, So have you guys ever had to try to be quiet and all of a sudden everything you do is so much louder? Isn't that weird? So what I ran into was I touched the bag of bagels and it just crazy loud for barely touching it, and I'm trying to get into the fridge where I put the canned coffee drink so I didn't have to start the coffee maker and make a bunch of noise. It's the sound, it makes this god-awful sound just barely opening it. I was like, what in the world? I had this happen when I was doing, anyone who's family or friends would know what I'm talking about. But I was doing some work for a PI in regards to a situation way out in the desert. So I was not doing anything illegal, but I did have to be very undetected because the people I was dealing with were doing things like cooking meth and stuff. So yeah, it's cold today, by the way. 30 something degrees. Might run into some snow. Yes, it's August. So yeah, every step I took, I'm wearing moccasins. I'm in the rocks, I'm in like some gravel. Every step I took. Obviously, I'm still here, so it turned out pretty good. But in regards to this morning, it wasn't so good. So my wife comes out. What are you being so loud for? And understandably so. It's not her. Everything's louder at 4 in the morning. It's not her fault. So that's how my morning started. Not bad. I just wanted a little story to tell you. A little bit of story time. All right, so if you haven't been following up, go look at my previous video about Mount Harvard. I tried it. I was maybe ill-prepared, and I made it about 200 feet in elevation shy, and I didn't make it to the top. So I'm in better shape. I just got done training for competitions and stuff, so I'm just in better shape in general. I'm not in like jiu-jitsu competition shape, but that wouldn't be good for doing this. Anyways, but what I'm saying is I'm more conditioned, and I brought more food with me, brought more water. I brought a different kind of pump, you'll see later. I brought a different kind of filter. I brought a pump filter so I can pump it into the water bottles from the river instead of screwing it onto the top of the water bottle because that discourages you from drinking it, frankly. Then you end up dehydrated with like 3 full water bottles. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll get to see some nice scenery. We're looking at some rain later today. Hopefully that will be just after I summit. So that would be cool because the pictures from the top should be amazing. You know, I like clouds mixed in with the mountain pictures. It's a lot of fun. So, see you out on the trail. Another quick break, another water break. Not really trying to take a break, but gotta hydrate. And I promised myself I would do at least all of these bottles and then refill and drink them again. Got 5 bottles before I refill again at the last spot at the lake. And then make the push to the summit. So, got condensation building up on the beard. Birds. Yep, that's a stellar jay. I kind of mean. Yeah, I see him, but I can't get a good picture of him. Let's get going. I will change the battery on this guy so that way you guys get a really good view of getting just above tree line as I break above tree line. I always find that a very cool thing, so I'm gonna include you guys with it. go up this way, but this leg's bothering me, so I don't know. I didn't really get a look around, but see, no matter what, it'd be a scramble, right? It doesn't look exposed, at least. It might suck, but if you screw up, you twist your ankle and not fall off the side of the mountain. Alright, so here I am. I'm near the summit. I am having to take a lot of breaks. I'm having to catch my breath. I can barely breathe. My left knee is absolutely killing me at this point in time. And yeah, like I'm getting close to being done with this. But unfortunately, when you're done with this, you're not actually done with this. You have another 7 miles to hike back. So I'm trying to find ways to keep the weight off of my leg. I'm also trying not to crowd these other guys here, because they were cool and all, and we did some wayfinding together, but we didn't embark on this hike together, so I wasn't part of their group. So as you can see, there is trace amounts of snow, and it's August, and yeah, it's kind of interesting. This looks more exposed to the edge than it actually is. And right here you see this is how I'm trying to keep the weight off of my legs. So it looks more exposed than it actually is. I think that I will be investing in a pair of trekking poles before my next 14er, because I've lived and learned, and now I see why the old people do it. So I'm gonna join the ranks. And yeah, what I can't explain though is how great it feels to do this. It hurts. Everything hurt. It was hard to breathe. I had a bad headache, etc. But it was just such a great sense of accomplishment to get this done. And I just hope you guys enjoy the rest of the ascent. Okay, guys. Woo! Fuck, that's still. Sorry, pardon my French. That still was rough. Much better than last time, because I felt like this, like, you know, miles and miles away still. But, oh man, everything hurts. Everything hurts. My head hurts. My left knee really hurts. That was hurting since the summit. Sorry I didn't get a lot of video on the way back. So what happened is I kind of tagged along with my friends that I met up there. One guy named Dean. Him and I, we think we know each other, but we don't know where. He lives in Fort Morgan, and he has friends in the town that I live in. So yeah, he was up there with his niece and some other person and some other, you know, girl. Must be your niece's friend. Anyways, I kind of tagged along with them. And Dean is a badass. He lapped us. He lapped me a bunch, and he's like going off and looking at this and doing that or whatever, and then just coming right back. And apparently he did like a half marathon the other day, and is like, oh, I'll just climb Mount Harvard. Y'all think I'm crazy. 3 fill-ups with water of 5 bottles, and I'm still dehydrated as all hell. So I'm gonna get home. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The view was just spectacular. But man, just goes to show the best stuff in life is requires the most work. But now I'm ready for all the other work I got coming, because it can't suck as much as that. And I'd probably do it again tomorrow. Who am I kidding? Have a good one, guys.